He walked alone, no army, no followers, no applause. Yet, no man could defeat him. Over 60 battles, not one loss. This is not a story about talent. It is a warning about what happens when a man chooses solitude. Miyamoto Musashi was born into chaos. Japan was at war. Violence was common. Death was ordinary. From a young age, Musashi learned that strength was not a choice. It was survival. At the age of 13, Musashi fought his first duel. His opponent was a seasoned warrior, older, stronger, confident. No one expected the boy to survive. But Musashi did not fight with fear. He fought with focus. Winning changed everything. Not because he became stronger, but because he became alone. Fear replaced admiration. Distance replaced warmth. The boy who survived the duel was no longer treated as a child. Victory had a price, and Musashi began to pay it. Musashi did not leave to become famous. He left because staying meant stagnation. The village was small. The thinking was smaller. If he stayed, his blade would dull. His mind would sleep. So he walked away, not in anger, but in silence. For years, Musashi wandered without a home. No master, no school, no protection. He slept where he could, ate when he could, and trained whenever he was awake. Every step hardened his body. Every night sharpened his mind. This was not training for victory. It was training for mastery. Musashi refused to belong to any school. No style, no tradition, no rules. While others copied movements, Musashi studied reality. He learned that the enemy never attacks the same way twice. So he chose adaptability over perfection. Musashi began to win again and again, but victory brought him no joy, no cheers, no pride, no celebration. Each duel ended the same way. Silence, movement, then departure. To Musashi, winning was not an achievement. It was simply confirmation. As Musashi's blade grew sharper, his inner battles grew louder. Pride tried to enter. Fear waited for weakness. Ego whispered promises of greatness. Musashi realized something dangerous. The greatest enemy is never the man in front of you. It is the voice inside you. Every path leads to a moment of truth. For Musashi, that moment arrived at dawn. No audience, no second chance, no room for mistakes. This duel was not about strength. It was about timing, control, and the calm to strike when the moment appeared. Battle after battle, Musashi remained undefeated, not because he was reckless, but because he was precise. He chose when to fight, when to walk away, when to strike. 60 battles, 0 defeats, not luck, discipline. Musashi abandoned tradition once again. While others held one sword, he chose 2. Not for style, not for show, but because reality is never balanced. 2 hands, 2 blades, 1 calm mind. The sword was no longer a weapon. It became an extension of thought. After decades of battle, Musashi stopped chasing opponents. He began chasing understanding. He withdrew from the world not to escape it, but to study it. In silence, he started writing. Not techniques, not stories, but principles. This would become the Book of Five Rings. Musashi believed that combat, like life, follows natural laws. He called them the five rings: earth, water, fire, wind, and the void. These were not elements of battle. They were elements of existence. In his final years, Musashi no longer searched for battles. His body slowed, but his clarity deepened. He lived simply, spoke little, observed everything. The warrior had finished fighting the world. Now he was refining himself. Before his death, Musashi wrote his final lesson, not about swords, not about enemies, but about life. He warned against attachment, against comfort, against seeking approval. He believed that a man must walk his path alone, or never truly walk it at all. This is the quiet warrior. Stories of discipline, silence, and inner strength. If this path speaks to you, walk it with us.